guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can probably tell from the intro, we're going to be installing something to make my car a little bit louder. So I bought an AWE track exhaust for my 2.5 Jetta. Now the 2.5s have the inline 5s, as you guys know, so it's going to sound a little bit better than, you know, 4-banger with a fart can. Just a few updates for the channel. I'm sorry that I haven't been posting that much. I mean, life's been busy. I've been wanting to make videos, but I just don't have the time for them. As you can probably tell, I've made a few additions to my fleet. So this is a 2008 Mazda B4000. It's just a Ford Ranger with a Mazda badge on it, and I bought this for a pretty good price. It has everything I need: a 4-liter V6, towing capacity about 6,000 pounds, and it has 4x4 for a small truck. It does have 190,000 miles, but it is well maintained. A lot of these factory buttons where you expect it to be rubbed off is still on there, which is crazy. You know, eventually I'll do a small little review on it or whatever you guys want. Now, I have this crazy idea, right, where I'm gonna go ahead and buy a $120 welder. What was I saying? Oh, so I was thinking that I should buy a $120 welder from Harbor Freight and teach myself how to weld. Now, I was speaking to a neighbor who actually has a lifted Mark V Rabbit 2.5 supercharged. Crazy fucking loud. So I was talking to him, and, you know, like, for a whole hour we were talking about fabricating and stuff like that, and he told me that all the work that he had done on his Rabbit, he did it himself. And he said that the best way to learn how to do stuff is just go right into it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be welding. I'm gonna learn how to weld. Probably gonna be, but I want you guys to be along for that process. My first project for fabricating is going to be a bed rack for this truck, and I've noticed that even with the welder included, I could probably do it cheaper than one of these pre-made bed racks, you know. And I'm gonna be using just very basic tools for it, you know, a square, you know, tape measure, an angle grinder, and the welder itself, and then we'll go from there. So right now I'm going to my friend's house because I have an exhaust that needs to be installed. I left my car over there on jack stands. I already sprayed some seafoam deep creep, and now all we have to do is go ahead and install the exhaust, which you guys are going to see. I'm pretty excited about this. Alright guys, so I already separated the exhaust from the box. This is pretty much everything you get, plus the polished tips. You can get diamond black tips if you wanted. I need to jack it up a little bit more, but this will work for right now. I have 2 jack stands, one on that side, one on this side, sitting on a pinch weld. I also have 2 jack stands sitting on the front subframe. That way you can jack it up from the front pinch weld. Let's get under here. That is going to be the exhaust that we are going to be replacing. I would recommend that you get some type of penetrating oil, such as seafoam deep creep, to go ahead and lubricate and penetrate these rusty bolts. These 2 as well, but these should come out easily. It's those 2 on the cat. So, like I said, all you have to do is get something like this, and just be careful not to get in your eye, because that stuff irritates. Cool, there we go. So if you're doing it from scratch, because I already did the IRS swap, you're still gonna need to cut it from here. Just cut this off, unbolt it from here, and then drop the whole muffler. So now, since I already cut it, we can move on to the next step. Come to the clamp. Be careful with this because we are going to reuse it. 13mm, and that seafoam deep group really works. Okay, so these clamps, all you have to do is slide it back, and then these will separate like that. Don't lose that because you're going to be reusing it. Now let's see, looks like we're gonna have to pull these off to take out the muffler. If you're like me and you want to make your life easier, this is what you want to use. Exhaust hanger puller. And these are only like 15 bucks on Amazon. I'll link to the one that I bought. So all you got to do, use this pickle fork, put in there, and push. Probably with 2 hands, preferably. Push. Cool. There you go. Oh, that is right about to come off. Do the same thing on this side. Probably want to support the exhaust. Okay. Okay. Whew. Now that's stuck in there. Take it out. Perfect. Great. So, all right. So it's kind of stuck in there. So, or I just realized you can unbolt it from here. Watch out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's out. So then with this, all you have to do is, I don't know if you see how the pipe is angling forward. You just gotta push up and out. Pull towards the front of the car. All right, guys, that is that out. So next, I'm gonna be working on getting that downpipe out because I got a new one from USP. If not, go ahead and skip ahead to this time number. All right, cool. You probably want to remove the O2 sensor. I mean, unless you're replacing it, but I doubt it. Make sure to buy one of these O2 sensor tools. You really do not want to strip these because, I mean, you don't want to strip anything. They're a pain in the ass to get out. There we go. And it's out. So now that that's out, we need to get to those bolts. All right, guys, I'm about to give you the a good view of something that probably shouldn't be done like this, but you know how I am. I make it work. All right, guys. So I will say this probably makes it a lot easier because I left it overnight. So let's see how it is. All right. Okay. And it's coming out. Cool. All right, guys. So keep in mind, this car is 9 years old. Now? Yeah. Now it's 9 years old. And close to 100,000 miles. And I really do use it a lot. So I'm surprised these are coming out. But just to show you how well deep creep works. The seafoam deep creep. I mean, I am a believer now. Cool. All right, let me go get the ratchet. Ratchet. I love how I said ratchet, even though we all know I'm gonna use the impact on these. Ooh, that's still hot. All these wobble extensions, guys. Best thing ever. Yep, got it. Now that all 4 of these bolts are done, should be ready to come out. There we go. They're fine. There's 2. One goes in there. Okay, one of them through. So we're gonna leave it loose just in case. So then, yeah, just put that on there. This needs to go in here. Wait.
Okay, this slides in.
Yeah, let me get the clamp over this one. Okay, yeah, that slides in there.
gonna have a snug fit.
Yeah. Let's grab this one.
I gotta lay. Just hold it up so I can. I think I should tighten this.
Yeah, you're good.
Because it's gonna keep coming off.
Yeah, you're good. Well, that's that. So now I'm gonna have to work on the AC compressor, but that's gonna be it for this video. All right, thanks guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think, and I don't know, that's it.